Hello Libras, this is your video for November 2019. I am discussing the energies for you. Libra Ascendants, this is the present energy for, well, more specifically, November 21st to November 28th. The big deal right now for me, and from what I'm seeing in a lot of people's charts and tons of people I've been hearing from, is the Mars opposing Uranus. Now, I've already done another video for Libra Risings, Libra Ascendants for the entire month of November. It gives you a general overview, and I do go into some depth about some of the more beautiful, beneficial energies that we have happening at this time, which we do, coming up on the 23rd and the 24th this weekend. I'll talk about that towards the end, where we hit the galactic center and Jupiter and Venus, and it's all about beauty and love and abundance and good things coming in, right? But for right now, we're going to discuss Mars. And Mars is the soldier. Mars is, I'm not backing down. Mars is, you want to fight me? Okay, let's get in the ring. That's Mars, okay? Mars is action, action, do, do, do. Opposing Uranus, shocks and surprises, the awakener, the revolutionary. I want my freedom. That's Uranus. I am unique. I'm an individual. I need my freedom. So these two are kind of coming to head, right? They're on the same line of energy. They're working with the same line of energy. And so Uranus shoots its energy down to Mars, and Mars shoots its energy down to Uranus. And so there's this butting of heads that occur, so to speak. You want to know where this happens in your life for these next 7 to 8 days. Because if you have your own chart, and if you can look to see if you have any planets, Mars 0 degrees, Uranus 3 degrees, now, Uranus is actually retrograding, so it's going to get closer to Mars because Mars is at 0 right now, but Mars is actually going direct. So we've got one guy going forward and one guy going backward, and so there's going to be a time in the middle of the dates that I gave you where they really are concentrated. So that concentrated moment when they're literally like this is right dead center in between the dates of the 21st and the 28th. Now, if you have planets there, okay, if you have any planets or points on that day in your chart at that location, you're going to probably very visibly feel it and see it and be aware of the potency and just the harshness that can actually occur on those days. And if you don't know this information, by the way, I'm G, and this is all astrology. We do free subscriber readings for every new subscriber. If you have never been here before, you would want to go down below and comment your birth info because it is a high quality free reading. Absolutely free, high quality. It is not computer generated. All right, just comment your birth numbers down below and I'll hook you up. So, getting back to Libra risings, let's find out where is Mars going to be and where is Uranus going to be for you in your life. And this will help you to understand what areas to look out for, what people are going to be involved, where this is going to happen, so that when it occurs, you recognize it and you'll be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. That's it. Okay, so for Libras, we're working with this is a tricky one for Libras, I'm sorry, but it's what you value. It's my values versus another person's values. My values, what I value, okay, and what somebody else values. So you have Mars in your second house, okay? You have Scorpio in your second house. So this is between 0 and 4 degrees. So you would want to see if there's anything in your chart in Scorpio between 0 and 4 degrees. If you have a planet or a point, like the cusp line of that house there, that would let you know that, yeah, I'm probably going to feel this. I'm probably going to see this. This is probably going to be obvious in my life. And it's going to be around things that I value, okay? This could also be issues about yourself, things that I value about me. How do I value myself? Do I value myself? It's in Scorpio, which means Scorpio is very inquisitive. It likes to dig deep. Miss A gave a great example of her spouse at that time who literally would go digging through her things, like literally go through her sock drawer and dig underneath stuff looking for secrets, basically. What is she hiding under there? Is she hiding anything under there? Oh, it's more socks. Shit. There's nothing there, right? Scorpio always thinks there's more. They always think there's more because their energy is below the surface. Their energy is behind the scenes. Okay, that is where their power comes from. They have a knowing of that that is not in the 3D world. That is Scorpio. So they know. They just know there's always more. The shit's never what it appears to be. There's something behind that. That's them in their mind because that's the energy that they come in with. It's a very powerful, very psychic sign. Okay, so there very well could be something more, and they're probably right, but that doesn't mean that it's their business. Okay, I know if anybody watches our channel, if they're Scorpio risings or Scorpio sun or Scorpio moon, you must think we dislike Scorpios because many times you'll hear us say things like they're nosy people. And that's not really the most positive way to say it. And I mean that in the nicest way. I call them the investigators of the zodiac. That is the best way. They are the ultimate researcher. They know there's more and they not only want to dig, but they have the drive and the passion to keep digging. Okay? So when we talk about that in our material world, what we value, our resources, well, I can dig deep. Like, I know they probably have money hidden somewhere, right below, behind the scenes, or think that there is. So think about the things that you value and understand that there's going to be, Mars is going to be lighting up in the way where you have to really, if it's you yourself analyzing your own values, this might be a time where that is exactly what you're doing. You are thinking over, what is it that I value? What is it in my material world that I value? What is it that I need in my material world to help stabilize and establish financial security for myself? To help enhance my inner emotional security? I think that's really a big part of this, okay? So there might be people that challenge it. There might be people that do things. And these aren't just going to be random everyday people. It's people that you're close to, people that you are very close to, people that you are bonded with. They're going to do or say things that are going to irritate the shit out of you. And you're going to be willing to say something and snap off. So that brings us to the other side of this energy, which is the Uranian energy, which is I am an independent individual. I need my freedom, where you could say things that are shocking and surprising, where others could come to you and say things that are like, oh, okay, thanks. Like, I didn't know that, right? And so you could get shocks and surprises because these are both fueling each other at this time. This is important to know. Try not to take things so personally, but realize it's with people you're close to. My second house is what I value. My second house is what somebody else values, but that's not all it is, okay? My second house is Taurus, so it's that which I desire, that which is that's important to me. Well, who's not willing to fight for that which is important to them? My eighth house is somebody else's values, but it's also the people that we bond with. It's our shared resources. It's our shared values, okay? So these are close, intimate people in our life. It's going to be those people that are going to drive you nuts, okay? It's, just understand that. And for some, it could also be spirit. It's the eighth house, so it could be spirit coming down, driving you nuts. And you just got to say, stop. I don't want to hear from you right now. Stop, right? This is for those of us out there in the audience that touch to the other side every now and then or regularly and commune with spirit on a regular basis. There's going to be heightened activity right now. And so you might have to be very straightforward and commanding and saying, listen, enough is enough. We will talk when I say, and not until or before then, right? You might have to really lay the groundwork on, okay, these are the new rules. These are the structures I have to set up because I don't want you breaking into my privacy or into my time and in my space. I need my freedom, so to speak, okay? But it's really an irritation. It's an agitation. It's you're just pissing me off. You're doing that thing that drives me crazy. And so you want to understand you're going to be very fiery and you're going to want to fight. You're going to want to lash out. You're going to want to jab. You're going to want to stab. Mars is the soldier with a knife. Mars is the surgeon with a knife. That's who Mars is. He's really good with his knife, okay? So you want to do an activity that allows you to blow steam when you feel this way. Do something that will allow you to just express that energy instead of keeping it bottled up. And once you've exploded, then go back in and talk about it calmly. And this may be a couple days later or recommended once we're out of the 7-day period. Again, if I didn't say it before, this is from the 21st of November to the 28th. Now, we do have a lot of other beneficial occurring at this time, okay? We've got the Jupiter and Venus conjunction, which I want to talk about a little bit at wrapping this video up here. It's Jupiter and Venus in the galactic center. If you haven't seen the other video about this, you would want to go back and watch it. I have all the links below to all the current videos for this month. There's a lot, and I'll attach one at the end here. You want to know what this means for you and where it's going to happen in your chart. And if you are a Libra rising, this is happening in your third house. And I love this. I'm very excited about this. The third house is teaching. It's thinking. It's communication. This is the white collar job house, is the third house. It's the house of how I talk to others. It is the house of co-workers. It is the house of sales. It is the house of business. It is the house of the merchant. I'm excited about this. I know a lot of Libra risings who are struggling. This should be very beneficial for you because this galactic center stepping in here and Venus popping in and information coming from source and getting gifts, getting knowledge about how to work better, how to work more efficient, to make more money, right? To better expand, because that's Jupiter, expansive, to literally learn how to have whatever it is your message is, how to get it out there. Okay, this is a great time. This weekend, the 23rd, 24th is when we receive this information. So I want you to keep focused on this, okay? Third house is marketing, all right? You're going to get great ideas, all right? And if it's doesn't come in the form of knowledge from source or information, it could be tangible material gifts. It could be money, right? It could be all that and more because it's Jupiter, and Jupiter expands and adds to things, and it's Venus, which is tangible, beautiful things. I mean, I'm excited about this. And I don't mean to to fluff it up so much that it's attain the unattainable. Oh my gosh, is this going to be a real deal? Yeah, there's the blue jay. All about power and understanding that Jupiter can exaggerate at times. So I'm giving you, you're seeing a great example of Jupiter. It has a tendency to exaggerate, to add to things. So that leads me into the next part of the video, which is definitely where I'm wrapping this up because this was supposed to be super short, which is your new moon. Your new moon intention is coming up next week. It's for the 26th. Do not do your intentions on that day. I'm going to release some more videos as to what are the good days and what areas of your life that you want to focus on, what energies you want to use and actually just put your laser light on to create and to manifest that which you want in your life. All right, Libras, hope you're having a good one. Stay tuned. Till next time.